New Skills Minister Brendan O'Connor is open to bringing in a greater number of overseas workers to fill job gaps. Live to Jonathan Lee in Canberra. Jonathan, this would be a short-term solution.
Danica, it certainly would be, and why the new Prime Minister Anthony Albanese is dealing with issues overseas at the moment. This is certainly an issue when it comes to Australia's economy here at home. Basically, the problem that the incoming government has is historic low unemployment, and while that is a boon for the nation and very, very good news, it certainly also has skills gaps and shortages which it needs to find ways to fill. Now, throughout the election campaign, it talked about training more workers, specifically nurses, specifically jobs like nurses, but it needs to find a way to get them in the short term. And Brendan O'Connor, the new Skills Minister, has made it very clear that he would support bringing in more workers from overseas where possible. This is a story in the Australian newspaper today. He goes on to say, Brendan O'Connor, that it should never, though, and never will be under a Labor government at the expense of investing in our skills in our existing labour market. Now, the new government has been extraordinarily critical of the previous Morrison government for allowing a number of skilled workers to go back home during the COVID pandemic. They believe more should have been done during that period to provide them the security measures and the welfare measures needed to keep them here in Australia, to save us chasing those workers. Now, of course, one of the arguments against that would have been it would have cost the Australian taxpayers even more. But there is certainly a need for change here. The new government flagging the support for those measures, bringing people in. And it comes at a time when the new government has also made it clear that people entering the nation will no longer need the vaccination status previously required. So trying to bring workers into the country, building the economy and getting a big tick of approval from businesses as they do it, Danica.
Jonathan Lee, live in Canberra, thank you.